Crabman from Crabman Gaming, and today I am playing WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, The Road to WrestleMania with The Undertaker. The Undertaker, with one of the most decorated careers in all of WWE, spanning 30 glorious years, 4-time WWE Champion, 3-time World Heavyweight Champion, 1-time Hardcore Champion, 6-time Tag Team Champion, once with Austin, once with The Rock, twice with The Big Show and twice with Kane, 1-time WCW Tag Team Champions with Kane. He won the Royal Rumble in 2007 and won the Two-Wake Mountain Trophy in his last actual in-ring wrestling appearance in Saudi Arabia when he pinned AJ Styles. What a career for this man, The Undertaker.
Never been defeated at WrestleMania. A pile of broken bones and shattered dreams lay in his wake. But on this road to WrestleMania, who will be the one to
rest in peace?
Exciting. Here we are on SmackDown. I assume this storyline sets up somebody trying to break the streak, which should be really exciting. But other than that, I've got no idea what's going to happen. So sit back and enjoy with me. If you enjoy this video, flick a quick like, a subscription, a comment.
We're officially kicking off the road to WrestleMania. This is Michael Cole, along with my broadcast partner, Jonathan Coachman.
It's good to be in Los Angeles, where they treat me like the respectable gentleman that I am.
Speaking of gentlemen, The Undertaker is in our main event.
That's good news for everyone, except his opponent.
Here's The Undertaker's locker room. Here he is, Santino Marella, the Milan Miracle.
On the way to the ring, now residing in Patterson, New Jersey, weighing 227 pounds, Santino Marella.
A lot of people's, well, not favourite wrestler, but a wrestler they absolutely loved for his comedic antics in and outside of the ring. It's a shame he hasn't been on TV too much lately, being brought back. He hasn't been seen on TV much for a while, but plenty of fond memories from Santino Marella. And here is The Undertaker. I'll try and go through some of his career. We may watch his entrance for the first time.
Weighing 305 pounds, The Undertaker.
Oh, he's trimmed down from his usual 328 pounds, but first appeared in the WWE in 1990, debuting at Survivor Series, which is where he officially retired just a couple of months ago. Made his way, had Brother Love as his manager, and pinned Koko Beware early in the match with the Tombstone Piledriver. Was eventually counted out, but his team still won. Was undefeated for the entire year before defeating Hulk Hogan at Survivor Series 1991 with the assistance of Ric Flair in a steel chair, which Hulk Hogan's head missed by about 8 inches. Lost the championship back to Hulk Hogan at This Tuesday in Texas, a pay-per-view they made up just to get the championship back on Hulk Hogan, so a whopping 6-day championship reign. Then kind of just kept dominating the WWE for a while. He headlined the first Monday Night Raw, defeating Damien Demento, and then had a feud with the Giant Gonzalez. Was what was going to happen during that match. Gonzalez debuted at the Royal Rumble and set down their showdown. That's where the streak started gaining some momentum. Used to wear the long purple socks and purple gloves at this time. Sometimes the kind of grey gloves and grey socks. Finally managed to win the WWE Championship again, beating Diesel at WrestleMania. Here he is. Where's he gone out of this camera? Or am I the Undertaker? Alright, let's see how long it takes to defeat Santino Marella. I'm probably going to say not long. Sending out what can only kindly be referred to... Oh, he's missed the splash! As a jobber. Boom! It could be tombstone time early. We do need to get him in the center of the ring though. Otherwise it will be a rope break. Is a tombstone early? Will Santino kick out? He might kick out because he hasn't suffered much punishment. Boom!
How many superstars have fallen victim to that over the years? One. There's the pin. Can his opponent...
That is all for Santino.
Santino is a talented superstar, but it's hard to ever bet against The Undertaker.
Undertaker has defeated Santino Marella in emphatic fashion. That is a scary, scary sight to see. The Undertaker on the path to WrestleMania.
This is Friday Night SmackDown. Coach and I are both excited to bring you a great show, which includes a tag team title match.
Who do you think you are? Speaking for me.
Well, aren't you excited, partner?
Yes, but you never speak for me. Understand?
You sure took a beating last week. You all right?
Oh, I'm just great. I'm sure I'll feel better after Undertaker does the same thing to you tonight.
I doubt it. I got the dead man's number.
I bet you won't last as long as I did against him.
Yeah, keep walking, Undertaker. I'll be seeing you later.
Defeat tonight's opponent in less time than it took to win last week. Oh dear. I beat Santino in about 40 seconds.
My name is Finley.
It's Finley, and I love to fight. There's Finley with his shillelagh.
One fall. On the way to the ring, from Belfast, Northern Ireland, weighing 235 pounds, Finley.
And here comes The Undertaker with a tough challenge of beating Finley in under 42 seconds.
Weighing 305 pounds, The Undertaker.
There he is on his way to the ring. The Phenom. Got to work really tough here. I'm not concentrating on any stats.
Versus the tough-nosed Irishman Finley.
Just on trying to beat Finley really quickly.
And there's a stiff clothesline.
30 seconds to go.
And the knuckles connect.
Oh no, why is he doing that move? That doesn't hurt his knee. Alright, we're just gonna have to see if the tombstone will pin him. Oh, he's too close to the ropes, he's too close to the ropes. What SmackDown could you turn while you were doing the finishing move? Oh dear. Rope break.
The Undertaker has a point to prove here. Shutting up Finley after claim 2.
Oh, man.
Oh, he kicked out. He kicked out with 1 second to go. How did I know that first match would be timed? Finley is a lot stronger competitor than Santino Marella. 42 seconds. Another tombstone should get the job done.
Tombstone pile driver.
That's all for Finley. He loves to lay on the mat.
Here's the pin.
Finley's certain. And that's the match.
Talk about separating the wheat from the chaff. That's one fight Finley definitely didn't love.
The Undertaker is looking more dominant than I've ever seen him before. And that's saying something.
The Undertaker is victorious over Finlay. He couldn't quite beat him in 42 seconds, but he still got the job done. Just like he always does.
Thanks for joining us for SmackDown. The Royal Rumble is rapidly approaching, but we have a huge main event tonight.
Literally match for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Blockbusters like this can only be seen on SmackDown.
Here comes The Undertaker. He's earned himself a World Heavyweight Championship match after squashing Finlay and Finlay and Santino Marella.
Introducing the challenger from Death Valley, weighing 305 pounds, The Undertaker.
Here he is. Will he be the World Heavyweight Championship at the conclusion of SmackDown? And here is the champion, India's favourite son, the Great Khali.
The World Heavyweight Champion, the Great Khali.
This was during his reign in 2007 on SmackDown as the World Heavyweight Champion, winning a Battle Royal for the vacant championship. He will be a formidable opponent for The Undertaker. He defeated The Undertaker in his very first match, I believe at Judgment Day 2006. Lots of my subscribers will be commenting underneath how much they love this man, the Great Khali, and how much they love Jinder Mahal a little bit less so. I still like Great Khali because he's a wonderful attraction for wrestling, and that's what wrestling is all about. Big men, small men, high flyers, powerhouses. Oh, that's not realistic. He's not holding the championship upside down. Oh, this game, just not realistic at all. There's Nick Patrick holding up the championship. The Undertaker standing in at 7'4". The Great Khali standing. The Undertaker standing at 7 foot. The Great Khali 7'4".
Doesn't get any bigger than this.
Huge whip to the corner. Huge neckbreaker on Khali. Amazing. Be lots of strikes in this match. Geez, taking him off his feet. Take that, Khali. I don't know why I didn't change that to a head move. But Undertaker, he's got a signature early.
Oh, the hand connects with the throat.
Khali offering very little resistance indeed. Snake eyes.
Talk about a devastating maneuver. Can Undertaker keep his momentum?
Get up, Khali.
He's been victorious over Finlay and Santino in recent.
Oh, he didn't have the big boot for some reason. What's the big boot?
Oh, what a vicious jab with the right.
Dragon suplex.
There's the cover. Can he do it? Two. The referee's hand was coming down for a 3 count. And there it is.
Oh, there's the big boot.
Connects
Big boot on Khali. Where's my signature? Chokeslam.
to the opponent.
Khali going for the ride. I thought I had a finisher.
Talk about educated feet.
Big tombstone on Khali. Will the World Heavyweight Championship be changing hands? It's probably a rope break. He's so big he can touch the ropes from just about anywhere.
Victim to that over the years.
One. There's the cover.
He's kicked out. He's kicked out. Unbelievable. The Great Khali is kicked out. What is happening?
Oh man. Look at
Big splash.
How much more abuse can a human being take? If this match doesn't end soon,
Actually, I wanted to do that diving clothesline.
Injury on our hands.
I think you got to press a direction as well.
What a devastating neck break.
Got a special move for the Undertaker. I was going to bust it out later. The big Undertaker moonsault. I did change his moveset as well.
could be 3 right here.
I try to keep it mainly Undertaker moves. He's kicked out again.
Right there.
He has kicked out again.
Oh my word, what a nasty headbutt.
Khali just will not go down. Another Snake Eyes.
Oh, that might be it right there. The big boot. What a
Big boot. Does he have the triangle choke or the Hell's Gate? What has he got?
Talk about a crimson.
What has he got? It's the Hell's Gate. It's the Hell's Gate. I used to know the name of this move, but I've forgotten it. Has its own MMA move. Tap out, Khali. Tap out. He's fading. He's fading. He will not go down. He's been busted wide open. Oh, here comes Santino.
Whether you like it or not, there's the match right
It was the Go-Go Plata. I've remembered it. It's the Go-Go Plata. What's Santino doing in here? Can't even focus on Santino. Santino's going to get a... He's going to get a tombstone for his troubles. Interfering in my match, costing me the World Heavyweight Championship. Boom! Take that, Santino. What did Santino get involved again?
Two guys aren't enough to take out the Phenom, even when one is the Great Khali.
Where did Finley come from?
That just got the Undertaker mad.
The numbers game is finally caught up with the Phenom. We need some officials out here. Why attack the Undertaker and then just leave?
It looks like they accomplished what they were after, Michael.
You are watching the most exciting show on network television, Friday Night SmackDown. Last week, The Undertaker was assaulted by Santino and Finley. But why?
If they want you to know, Michael Cole, they'll tell you.
Well, they've requested some airtime tonight, so hopefully we'll get some answers.
We are sick and tired of being pushed around on SmackDown. How are we supposed to get ahead in the WWE with freaks of nature like The Undertaker bulldozing everyone?
But we're not worried. We aren't intimidated. We know the Undertaker's WrestleMania streak will end. The man is coming.
You're old news, Undertaker. We're the new school. But it's not all bad. The man has a present for you, dead man.
Be careful what you wish for.
Spear!
Is this the so-called present for The Undertaker? Here we go. And Undertaker can't be too focused on who the man is right now with Edge, the ultimate opportunist.
Well, so we had a couple of high-profile matches which I had to concentrate for, but I'll go through the Undertaker's streak, which sadly ended after 21 consecutive victories,
Oh, what a vicious jab with the right.
and really ended at 25-2, which is just absolutely phenomenal. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge to his final match. Diamond Dust from The Undertaker. Boom! I knew it was coming because I changed it. Oh, I nearly gave him the Go-Go Plata. I never thought about that move for a while, the Hell's Gate.
Staggering the opponent. Undertaker had the title won last week against the Great
Oh, oops, I was going to save my signature.
Who interfered in the match
I've forgotten his other signature. He has the
against
choke slam, and he has something else, which I've forgotten. It's not the last ride for some reason.
oh, the lariat knocks their opponents down.
Snake Eyes. So it might take me a few matches to go through the streak, but it started. It's going to be a tombstone on Edge.
They've traded world
It started back at WrestleMania 7 against Jimmy Snuka in a match that only went 4 minutes. WrestleMania 8 beat Jake Roberts, and this should be all for Edge.
Right here.
And it's over.
Believe it. This one's over.
The Undertaker is victorious again.
Undertaker takes out another foe, but it looks like he's got bigger problems on the horizon.
This new school is a formidable combo, even if we don't know the identity of the man.
Undertaker has never shied away from a battle before, so I don't think this will be any different.
The Undertaker is victorious over Edge on SmackDown. Here we are, we've made it to the Royal Rumble. Who is The Undertaker going to face? I have no idea. He should get a rematch against Khali for the World Heavyweight Championship, but it could be some combination of Edge, Santino, and Finlay.
Michael Cole alongside Coach, and we have an unbelievable night of WWE action on tap.
I always look forward to the Royal Rumble match every year. It's the most unique match in our business, bar none.
We've had a late edition of another contest tonight, too. New School has challenged The Undertaker to a handicap match. In fact, it's going to happen right now.
It's The Undertaker in a handicap match against Santino Marella and Finlay.
Is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Death Valley, weighing 305 pounds, The Undertaker.
Looks like he has a special pay-per-view entrance. I don't think he had the Druids on SmackDown. Maybe he just has this for pay-per-views. Although I can't really remember. Maybe I should have been paying more attention. But here he is, the Phenom, the Dead Man. We can go through more of his WrestleMania records during the entrance. His third match at WrestleMania is probably one they'd like to change the finish of. I did like that it was against Giant Gonzalez because it was an attraction. It was quite interesting for me. But WrestleMania 9 he won by disqualification after 7 minutes when he got chloroformed and taken out on a stretcher, which was pretty weird. They probably wish they could have just had The Undertaker pin him clean. He beat King Kong Bundy the year after at not the year after, 2 years after at WrestleMania 11. He wasn't there for WrestleMania 10. I think he beat Bundy with a clothesline, if I remember, that big jumping clothesline. The next year after he beat Diesel, which I think I said earlier, he beat Diesel for the World Heavyweight Championship or the WWF Championship. That's not true, that was the year after WrestleMania 13, where he beat Psycho Sid for the championship, and he was 6-0. WrestleMania 14, he defeated Kane in their first battle with 3 tombstones to go 7-0. Ooh, gee, the less we talk about WrestleMania 15, the better. Beat the Big Boss Man just inside 10 minutes in a Hell in a Cell match. But for some reason they were both heels, so I don't understand why that match was booked. It was Ministry versus the Corporation. A match that lots of people enjoyed. He wasn't there for WrestleMania 2000. Made that triumphant return as Biker Taker at Judgment Day in the Iron Man match. Oh, they've got the urn.
What's that in Finley's hands? It looks like an urn.
Well, it's no shillelagh, Michael Cole. It must be the present from the man. It's beautiful.
Gee, Undertaker, he's not impressed. What's Finlay going to do with the urn? Where's Paul Bearer? Oh, Undertaker buried him in that concrete crypt. He's gone.
Santino and Finlay.
Alright, this shouldn't take too long at all. These handicap matches are actually very easy.
Gives and never forgets.
Just have to knock the partner off the apron, probably before a tombstone.
Hand connects with the throat. And there's
Still wish I hadn't beaten Santella in such short fashion in that first match. It cost me the whatever bonus I was going to get. I suppose it doesn't really matter. Oh, low blow, Santino. How did that happen? Time for a chokeslam.
Oh, what a devastating choke slam.
I think it's always weird when you do the signature. The signature generally should lead into a finish.
He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the...
But once you've done the signature, you have to build up your momentum again. Actually, unless you've got it saved. Dragon suplex.
Wow, they don't get much closer than that.
Yeah, sorry, Finlay. I don't think you're getting in this match.
What a decapitating lariat. Finlay and Santino were trying to outwit The Undertaker. The match...
They should probably pin him, because Finlay will probably get in the ring. Big tombstone. Kind of got distracted by the match. But yeah, the excellent match at WrestleMania X7 against Triple H. I really enjoyed it. Oh, he kicked out at 1. Maybe it's the power of the urn. The power of the urn helping. Yeah, it's a really cool match. I think it gets often overlooked as WrestleMania 17's the best WrestleMania of all time and one of the best pay-per-views of all time as well. I think Money in the Bank 2011 is my favorite. So many cool things happening.
I thought he had the pin for sure.
Probably want to save this signature.
It doesn't matter if it's 1, 2, or 20 men. The Phenom backs.
And then the year after, faced Ric Flair at WrestleMania 18, which is another really excellent show. If you haven't seen it in a while, it's fantastic. WrestleMania 17 and 18 back to back make for terrific viewing. And that was his 10th victory. Is The Undertaker getting a victory here over Santino?
This could be 3 right here.
Oh, Finlay couldn't get in quick enough. Undertaker is your winner. I'm up to 10-0 in his WrestleMania streak as well.
Even a weakened Undertaker is still very dangerous.
It is the urn that's hurting the Undertaker. What's going on? I hate to ask, but why didn't they finish the job?
New School has the dead man's number. They can finish him off anytime they want.
Strap in and hold on. It's time for SmackDown. And there are many interesting notes coming out of an exciting Royal Rumble.
Who says lightning can't strike in the same place, Michael Cole? Rey Mysterio won the Royal Rumble match again.
And in another shocker, Undertaker looked downright vulnerable in this match.
New School has had fun delivering your first gift, Undertaker. The man is a generous person. So here's another present from him.
Here's Finlay. And he loves to fight. He's got the urn. Where did they get the urn from? Oh, it's Kane. That's gotta be Kane.
Your brother Kane, a man you beat 3 at WrestleMania, is under our control now.
I thought he only beat him twice at WrestleMania. WrestleMania 14, WrestleMania 20. Kane is under New School's control. To break the trance, give him the tombstone twice. Can do. It's The Undertaker. No, the Druids aren't lining the entranceway. That must just be for pay-per-views, which is a really, really cool touch.
5 pounds, The Undertaker.
Undertaker set to go battle one-on-one with his brother Kane. It's almost what I'm up to on my list. WrestleMania 19. The Undertaker was supposed to team with Nathan Jones to take on the A-Train and Big Show, but he got taken out backstage by the FBI earlier in the show. And Undertaker won the handicap match to go 11-0. And then he defeated Kane for the second time in his return as the Dead Man at WrestleMania 20. Got a 10-minute time limit, which is a little bit strange. But it was after WrestleMania 20 going into WrestleMania 21 when there was first rumblings about kind of ending the streak and who should end the streak and who can they give a big rub to. And then his opponent at WrestleMania 21 was the legend killer Randy Orton. So I think a few people thought that perhaps Randy could be the one to break the streak, but that wasn't so. I seem to remember Chokeslam counted into an RKO, which a lot of people bought as a false finish. It was a cool match, not the longest match, but a good one. Here's the first tombstone on Kane. This shouldn't put a Did Kane not have an entrance?
It's apparent these presents were not brought.
Or was he already in the ring? Again, I should be paying more attention.
Just a devastating.
Getting distracted by the WrestleMania streak.
What a kick that was.
The year after, where no one actually thought... Doing Diamond Dust a lot. No one thought that Undertaker would lose, although it was briefly talked about on Something to Wrestle with Bruce Pritchard, that they actually contemplated for about 5 seconds Mark Henry beating The Undertaker at WrestleMania in the casket match. But it wasn't to be.
Fallen victim to that over the years. Did that do it? Is Kane okay?
Kane has been tombstoned twice. Is he breaking out of the trance? Is he breaking out? Imagine Undertaker and Kane versus Finlay.
Has freed his brother.
These two like typical brothers, fighting and teaming.
Now they have two pissed off phenoms after them.
Gee, it's The Undertaker and Kane, the brothers of destruction. Reunited again. Get the Limp Bizkit entrance.
I'm Michael Cole, welcoming you to another evening of SmackDown. With me, of course, is my colleague, the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
New School's former monster is on the loose, Cole. For once, I'm happy to be here with you.
A furious Kane has challenged New School to a match tonight.
I get my revenge against New School tonight. If you want to come out with me, feel free. The more pain for them, the better.
That's not creepy at all.
My name is Finlay,
And I love to fight. Is Finlay being accompanied by Santino?
Accompanied by Santino Marella. On the way to the ring, from Belfast, Northern Ireland, weighing 235 pounds, Finlay.
And here is the big red machine Kane coming to the ring, accompanied by The Undertaker.
Undertaker. Weighing 326 pounds, Kane.
Oh, Kane's got his original music. When did he stop using the Slow Chemical theme? He's got his 1997 music back again, which is quite interesting. Probably should have let Kane do his corner fireworks, but I just forgot. It's really just going to be me watching, I suppose. Whoops, sorry, ref.
A swift kick to the opponent.
Chokeslam early, chokeslam early.
He slipped out of that one.
Oh, he slipped down. Russian leg sweep. Come on, Kane. It's always weird, these ones that you don't play. Which I probably should help Kane out a little bit. As Finlay is dominating. Fit Finlay. Got the Texas Cloverleaf applied. Kane, what are you doing?
Break.
So after the Mark Henry WrestleMania match, as we'll grab... Oh, how'd I get disqualified?
But I wish that match could have gone on a little longer.
Well, that was weird. Oh well. All chaos is broken loose. But the next year, WrestleMania 23 faced Batista in probably one of the most underrated matches in WrestleMania history as an absolute belter buried in the middle of a very long card. I think that was main evented by John Cena and Shawn Michaels. They went about 35 minutes as well. Come on, pin him, ref. 1, 2, 3. But if you want to go back and watch probably one of Undertaker's most underrated matches, especially a WrestleMania match, Undertaker vs Batista is it. And I'm not the hugest Batista fan, but the match is outstanding. Really enjoyed it. Go back and watch it. The year after, an absolute classic, a match I love, main evented the show, 24, Undertaker beating Edge with the Hell's Gate. After 24 minutes of solid action, a run-in by my favourite, Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins.
He was one step ahead.
Zack Ryder always mentions it as the time he main evented WrestleMania. It'd be really cool to do a run-in in the main event of WrestleMania. That'd be pretty awesome. But that is an absolutely outstanding match with Edge. And I think even though everyone expected Undertaker to win, Edge did a fantastic job of suspending disbelief, and you really started to believe that maybe Undertaker might not win. I think this is just a beatdown segment for a little while. Santino can get a tombstone. And then it just goes classic after classic. They really built up the streak to be awesome. The year after was my favourite match of all time. And don't get me wrong, Finlay blasting Kane.
This is chaos.
That's what these four thrive on, Michael. I love it.
I think Santino was going for a tombstone. Oh, Finlay saved him.
New school is out for the day.
They lost this battle, but the war is far from over.
You're watching Friday Night SmackDown, and what a main event we have.
The Brothers of Destruction are back together and teaming up tonight.
They're sports entertainment's most dominant duo, and we'll see them in tag team action.
It's the Major Brothers. I used to love this entrance. Knocking at my door.
From Long Island, New York, at a combined weight of 430 pounds, the team of Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder.
It's the Edgeheads. It's Kurt Hawkins. It's the Long Island IZ, Zack Ryder. They were the tag team champions. It's Hawkins in the trunks. It's Ryder in the long tights. Look at his hair. Miss Zack Ryder's long hair. Debuted on ECW as the Major Brothers. Went on to have long careers, only released recently. I wonder if Undertaker and Kane have a tag team entrance. They do in SmackDown Just Bring It.
Of 628 pounds, Brothers of Destruction, The Undertaker and Kane.
They're coming out together. They do have a tag team entrance. And it looks amazing. Here are the Brothers of Destruction. So I was just saying before that even though I love The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, they're not my favourite wrestlers of all time, but their match at WrestleMania 25 is my favourite match of all time. Not my favourite Undertaker match, not my favourite WrestleMania match, my favourite match ever. 31 minutes of amazing action. Such a great match. Go and watch that. You can watch all the streak matches, but Undertaker Shawn Michaels is my favourite. They redid it the following year, Streak versus Korea, when The Undertaker pinned Shawn Michaels with a jumping tombstone to end his career, ignoring Saudi Arabia, and sending Shawn Michaels off into the sunset. The following year, Triple H and Undertaker had a bit of an overblown, no-holds-barred match, where Undertaker came out to Johnny Cash. The year after was the end of an era match, Hell in a Cell with Shawn Michaels as the referee. I enjoyed that one a lot better. The year after, everyone thought the streak couldn't get any better, but I really enjoyed his match with CM Punk. I think Punk did an amazing job of making people believe he could end the streak. Here's Kane, here come the fireworks. What an amazing tag team entrance. I love the smoke around the ring. And we know what's going to happen next in the streak, but I'll save that for a little while. That was an awesome entrance.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I have no idea what happened there. I got disqualified, and I haven't decided whether I'd leave that bit in or not. But I was on the apron, and the Edgeheads were in, and there was a disqualification.
I swear, every time I see him,
Cool move from Kane.
he almost got the 3 right.
It's hard to do these tag team moves when you can only control one person because you have to press up and triangle to start the hot tag or to do a tag team finisher.
There's the
Come on, Kane. Tag me, Kane. Tag.
Oh my, look at this.
Yeah, so, oh, sorry, it was R1. R1. I'm getting in the ring. This could be it.
And Destruction are on the same wavelength here. They know exactly what the other is thinking. He's got him covered. One. What a two. Wow, I thought he had the pin for sure.
Oh, he hasn't quite won yet. Let's get back over. Let's try and get a hot tag going. Build it up for the big red machine.
DDT, DDT. Good.
While I'm waiting on the apron. WrestleMania 30. Undertaker, Brock Lesnar. I think everybody expected Undertaker just to win because Brock Lesnar had been back for a couple of years, but he'd already lost to John Cena and to Triple H, so it's not like he was undefeated. I think if they were going to end the streak, what they should have done is have Brock Lesnar undefeated from when he came back to this WrestleMania match, and then I think more people would have believed that Brock Lesnar could break the streak. Because he'd already lost. Like, he'd lost to Triple H, and he might have lost another match that I've forgotten about, but his kind of aura wasn't quite there. Come on, Kane, come and tag me. I tagged you in. Maybe I just got to stick the hand out. There we go. Hot tag, hot tag.
He got the tag.
Why wasn't that a hot tag?
And I think that DDT did the
Oh well. Kurt Hawkins could be in trouble. So I think that's why it was such a shock when Brock Lesnar did beat him.
Who would have thought?
But then you could have had an undefeated Brock Lesnar. And then that would have been a cool story. Who's going to be the first person to beat Brock Lesnar? That isn't really what happened.
How many superstars have fallen victim to that over the years?
One. There's the cover.
As far as
And it's over. Kane did his best effort to get Hawkins over to the ropes.
that was a decisive win for the Brothers of Destruction.
Kane and Undertaker. It doesn't get any bigger or badder, Michael Cole. I'd say this little warm-up for their match against New School at No Way Out was a success.
And I did forget to mention Hawkins and Ryder won the tag team titles at WrestleMania 35 in the pre-show, but they still won them from the Revival kind of 10 years after they were the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. But here's Kane and The Undertaker on the road to No Way Out. What a victory.
Welcome to another installment of SmackDown. With No Way Out days away, we have a blockbuster announcement. The Brothers of Destruction will take on New School in a hardcore tornado tag match.
We knew this rivalry was getting hot. At No Way Out, it's going to explode.
As a warm-up tonight, members of each team will face off in singles competition. Kane gets a big win in this match.
If I was Undertaker, I'd be very careful later tonight. I predict a little payback by New School.
Kane is your victor. When's The Undertaker coming out? It's got that original music, which is weird. Like we've got a long cutscene with the big red machine.
Man is coming to destroy you, Undertaker, and he'll sacrifice anyone who gets in his way.
Make Finlay bleed. We've seen those entrances enough times. We've seen her face Finlay and Santino a lot. It's like on 2008 when, with Jeff Hardy, I had my first 20 matches, 9 or 10 of them were against Johnny Nitro. Just seemed like I was wrestling poor Johnny Nitro like every single week. I know, Finlay's got me. Undertaker dominating Finlay in the early going. I need to make him bleed for a bonus. Let's give him a big stinger splash. Give him another stinger splash. Boom. I've never really been a big fan of these ultimate grapples. I don't know how long these stayed in the game for. But some of them you get grapples Oops, keep my signature. I've forgotten what his other signature is as well. I think you have to do a direction and... triangle. But I can't do one now because I've got a finisher. I think I need to give him a tombstone, let him kick out, and then give him another tombstone. Because he needs to bleed for the bonus. Let him up, let him up. Oh, huge leg drop. Let's see if I can do this other signature. Oh, it's old school, that's what it is. How come I couldn't remember that before? Which is a bit weird, you can't just do it old school normally, but here it is. Boom. I think another tombstone will make him bleed, but yeah, let's just do it. Second big tombstone. There's no commentary in this match for some reason. Or maybe I'm just talking over it all. Is he bleeding? He's not bleeding. He's not bleeding. Gotta let him up again. Well, the tombstone made him bleed. Or another submission. Made people bleed lots in the other matches. Just lots of head strikes, lots of punching. There we go. I keep doing this punch. That should work. Doesn't seem to work. It's actually quite difficult. Usually it's really easy to get them to bleed. Maybe another tombstone, even though I drop him on the top of his head. Hulk Hogan style. Is that it? Bleeding? Not bleeding. Oh, that's the wrong move. No commentary is strange. It just does not seem to be any. At all. Using my quick grapples. Well, I don't think that punch is going to get him to bleed. What else have I got? Uppercut. Punch to the back of the head. What about Snake Eyes? Well, making him bleed is proving surprisingly difficult. Nope, that's a clothesline out of the corner. How come I've made people bleed in almost every other match apart from this one? Well, not CM Punk made people bleed every match. Is this Snake Eyes? Yeah, that should do it. This is really, really weird. Yeah, big boot. There we go. That's what I should have done more of. There's only some moves that trigger blood as well. So you have to have a move with blood in the create a move section. It's a fourth tombstone for poor Finlay. He doesn't want to fight anymore.
2, 3.
That's all she wrote.
Another win for the Brothers of Destruction, and another eerie calm afterwards.
New School is just biding their time, Michael. I'm sure they have big plans for the pay-per-view.
No Way Out is this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Don't miss it.
Undertaker is victorious over Finlay and he's made him bleed, going into a huge tag team tornado match at No Way Out. We've made it here to WWE No Way Out, where The Undertaker and Kane are facing the New School of Santino Marella and Finlay in a hardcore tornado tag match.
Welcome to No Way Out. We have a great card ahead for you, highlighted by a hardcore tornado tag match, pitting the Brothers of Destruction, The Undertaker and Kane, against New School's Finlay and Santino.
It's cunning versus brutality, size versus skill. With virtually no rules, the matchup is too close to call.
The man is ready to meet you, Undertaker, but I don't think you're ready to meet him.
My name is Finlay, and I love to fight.
Here comes Finlay.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring,
Santino Marella.
and
I thought they'd forgotten about Finley. Santino, Marella, and Finley ready for a hardcore tag team match. Who is going to be victorious? Their tag entrance isn't that exciting. I'm going to skip it. Here comes The Undertaker with Kane. We did see this entrance before.
opponents at a combined weight of 628 pounds. Brothers of Destruction, The Undertaker and Kane.
But that's okay, we can go through the rest of Undertaker's WrestleMania opponents while we have this tag team entrance as well. After his loss, devastating loss to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30, many people thought that would be the end of The Undertaker and he was going to retire. But he came back to face Bray Wyatt in another underrated match. Sadly, this was on a little bit early in the card. I think it was still daylight. But Bray Wyatt had his awesome music played live on his way to the ring. And Undertaker came out and defeated him. I thought it was a really good match. The following year was really, really bizarre. It was Undertaker versus Shane McMahon. And if Shane McMahon won, he got to be in charge of Raw. And if The Undertaker won, obviously he continued his WrestleMania, well, not winning streak, but he didn't want to lose at WrestleMania to Shane McMahon. Undertaker won after half an hour. Shane McMahon tried the big elbow off the top and missed. Undertaker beat him, and Vince McMahon let Shane run Raw anyway. So really, what was the point? But anyway, it happened. The following year was the main event, a really, really disappointing main event. Undertaker versus Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns pinned The Undertaker, and everyone thought that was going to be the end of The Undertaker. But no, he soldiered on. The following year, John Cena was asking for a WrestleMania opponent and faced The Undertaker in just 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Undertaker defeated him very quickly. Some hilarious moments in that match. Didn't appear at WrestleMania 35. And then his last was the cinematic match against AJ Styles, which involved the OC as well, which I always thought was a very strange name. Just reminded me of the show The OC, of Ryan, Seth, Marissa, Sandy Cohen, my favourite. What a star. If you want to know something about Crabman, is I actually have a Sandy Cohen t-shirt that I like wearing, and it says, "Need a lawyer? Better call Sandy." I absolutely love it. I don't wear it that often, but it's a cool shirt. I used to love the OC back in the day. What a show. Anyway, less about the OC and more on this hardcore tornado tag match. I'm gonna hit my big dive. Can I hit my big dive? No. Big dive on Santino. He doesn't even go down. He didn't catch me properly like Sim Snooker at WrestleMania 25. Poor Sim Snooker. He had one job. You had one job, Sim Snooker. Oh, take that, Santino.
Involving Kane in their 2-month battle with Undertaker may very well lead to New School's demise here tonight.
They got rid of that little
No respect for his opponent.
hardcore area next to the ring.
I have an eerie feeling there'll be no way out.
Let's walk him around, walk him around, walk him around.
Those WWE fans at ringside are going to be up.
I wonder if we can do that against the stairs.
You can't compete in a physical match like this.
Hopefully Kane doesn't lose to Finley while I'm, oh yep, against the stairs.
And those steps are made of
He's busted wide open. I seem to remember, I'm pretty sure there was a hardcore match on SmackDown between Undertaker and Kane and Rikishi and Fatu back in 2001. When does this end?
There certainly aren't, and you're going to need a few seconds to clear your head after something like that, if you can get there.
Which, I seem to remember it as a hardcore match, but maybe it was just a regular match.
What a fierce kick.
But yeah, the Boneyard match was The Undertaker's last official match, which they've become very popular over the past few years, and it was the main event of night one. Not that that really means anything on a two-nighter, but it's probably good that WrestleMania was 2 nights. I want to chokeslam him through this table.
I hope Mr. McMahon gets a bulk deal on these things.
This is it.
Chokeslam through the table. Take that, Santino.
Choke slam.
Through the table.
That's how you make an impact right there.
Which kind of started building in popularity when Matt Hardy faced Jeff Hardy in the final deletion at the Hardy compound. They've had quite a number of matches. I think there was one...
What a display of power.
I know there was the first one. There was one against... It was another one in TNA against Crazy Steve and someone that I forgot.
Oh my God.
There was the one against Bray Wyatt.
All the way from
Double pin! 1, 2, 3! Double pinfall! Double pinfall!
What's wrong with The Undertaker?
How should I know? It was a brutal match.
It's the Boogeyman!
Of course it is, Michael Cole. He's the only one who can match The Undertaker's supernatural abilities.
Where's Papa Shango?
I'm the Boogeyman, and I've come to get you, Undertaker.
What a turn of events. The Boogeyman has joined the new school.
It's Friday night, and that means it's time for SmackDown. At No Way Out, we found out who the man is.
With him at the helm, New School looks pretty unstoppable. And for once, Undertaker seems almost vulnerable.
The Undertaker demanded and got a ladder match tonight, with a mystical urn suspended high above the ring.
Select your opponent, Santino or Finlay? Oh, of course, Santino. It's Santino Marella, who I don't think ever had a ladder match from memory.
Ladder match. On the way to the ring. Now residing in Patterson, New Jersey, weighing 227 pounds, Santino Marella.
And his opponent, The Undertaker, did headline WrestleMania 13, 24, 26, 33, and 36, night 1. Has anyone else main evented more WrestleManias apart from Hulk Hogan? I'm not sure they have. Here he is, trying to reclaim the urn. Can't reclaim Paul Bearer because he's not here. He buried him in a concrete crypt.
There's the bell, and this ladder match isn't for titles or prizes, it's for your soul.
Right, we're getting the ladder in early.
Man, that'll do a number on you real quick.
Oh, take that, Santino. Gonna place it in the corner. No, don't set it up. In the corner. Oh, can't put it in the corner for some reason. Let's go, Taker. Undertaker should have a Hell in a Cell match in this. Maybe that's his WrestleMania match. How come I can't put the ladder in the corner? There we go. Why couldn't I do that before? Very strange indeed. Oh no, Santina's got me out the ring.
Whoever loses this fight's gonna have
Oh, I can do a finisher.
in their
Oh, it's the suplex. I'd have a choke slam. Oh, all the way out to the floor. I'm sorry, Santino. That might be it. Maybe I'm going to do a dive. Oh, elbow to the floor. Incredible. I'll take that, Santino. Maybe that should be it. Oh, he's coming in the ring.
A sharp elbow drop.
Another elbow.
Dear Lord, those lariats can do so much.
Doing all of his finishing moves on him.
A striking elbow staggering the opponent. It's a race to get the urn. With so much on the line, who will figure out a way to get there first?
Oh, what's Undertaker going to do? Oh, huge crossbody on the ladder. That is incredible.
He sees his chance.
Chokeslam. Should be able to chokeslam him to the outside. It's surely got to be all for Santino. No, you can lean these ladders together. I'm sure you can. There we go.
The name of the game is beat down your opponent.
What was that? Why am I outside the ring?
That's exactly what's happening here.
I think you can run up and...
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight. If New School gets that urn, it could spell doom for Undertaker. The Phenom could become their demonic puppet. My God, how is a human body supposed
Sorry, Santino. Oh, Undertaker just fell over. Give you the hard whip to the outside. That should be enough. Why are all these ladders in the wrong spot? Oh, Santino's up again. He's up again.
Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar.
Oh, Santino. Why was I doing that really long grapple? I'm not really sure why I was doing that for. Probably could have won this match a little while ago. Just been messing around a little bit.
Come on. This is for
Come on, up you get, Santino. Come on, up you get. Oh, don't kick me off the ladder. I know that was the sensible thing to do.
That'll leave a mark.
This match is a lot longer than I thought. Let's whip him to the outside. Oh no, it's not what I wanted to do either.
The title is only inches away.
No, I wanted to grab the ladder. Oh, let's jump on him. Falling off. Maybe you can't win.
That's just plain vicious. These superstars ain't got no mercy here tonight for each other.
Why didn't I grab the title?
And there it is.
Look at all that blood. These fans are getting their
Santino is busted wide open. This match actually taking a lot longer than I thought. I want to set up the ladder. I'm going to choke slam him on the floor. And he's going to come back in the ring. And he's going to take my ladder.
A stiff shot.
And I'm going to choke slam him through the table.
Oh, for the love of...
And then I'm going to go and get the urn. Don't get in the ring.
I'm not getting in the middle of
This camera getting really close is a bit annoying. Right, drag, 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 drag.
Talk about up close and personal. We're getting a great...
Alright, how do I let him go? Let him go.
I just as soon watch from a distance if that's all.
No, not there.
This is a little too close for comfort.
This close in camera is rubbish. Let's do some dragging. No, why does it whip him over there?
The big boot, what a sickening impact.
I might just chokeslam him on the floor. I've had enough. We've seen enough. That's better. Why is the camera still in so close?
Here we go.
Chokeslam! The incredibly close camera for no reason whatsoever.
What an incredible choke slam.
Through the table, in the ring, up the perfectly positioned ladder.
If he gets that belt, he's going home a champion.
How slow does this...
Oh, the lariat knocks their opponents down.
How slow does this go down?
He's about to win the match and the title.
May just have to keep doing this to Santino. Santino's been whipped out of the ring. How come I can't grab the urn? It's right above my head. Alright, I'm holding. Oh, it's draining slowly. It is really annoying. And really long. It's gonna be like a 20-minute ladder match. At least I can still seem to get him down after each one. But this could be...
A vicious stomp. What a fierce kick.
Tombstone. The problem is he goes for a pin and he'll just get up again. I actually meant to save it for a
vicious stomp.
I meant to save it for a signature and just give him a choke slam.
Straight kick right to the head. Nothing fancy about that.
Thanks for bearing with me for the half-an-hour ladder match. I thought this Undertaker playthrough was going to be quite quick. It's going to be like
A vicious stomp.
almost as long as the Triple H one. Not as long as the Jeff Hardy 2008 one though,
Clothesline.
because that was 7 hours long.
He's going in.
Chokeslam! I still don't think it's going to be enough though.
That could have done some serious damage.
Come on. This is for the title. Reach for it.
Still heaps of urn left to drain. Is it draining? It's going to go forever and ever and ever.
He's putting that weapon to good use here. If he can take down the title, he's going home with it.
Oh, my ladder fell over. Just doesn't stay down.
And that's a stiff kick.
Just doesn't stay down for any length of time whatsoever. Which doesn't really help.
He's close enough to the title belt to see his face in it.
Just keep hitting him with axe handles. This may just have to be the way it works. By the time I hit him though, it gets back up again. Keep up! Yeah, Undertaker's mad. He's mad. This match has gone for so long. This is meant to be a quick playthrough, said Undertaker.
Only inches away.
Is it meant to drain this slowly? Yeah, I was just holding it till he kicks me off.
A vicious blow to the opponent.
Boston Crab. On the ladder.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
Just doesn't stay down for any length of time.
And that punch lands hard. Ah, how the heck do you get up from that?
And then you don't want to put him down unless there's a ladder in position.
Nothing to win here tonight.
He's making a grab for it. This could be it.
Is there a quicker way to get this down? Oh, yes. Definitely going to give him a finisher.
He might just win the match.
Superplex out of the ring.
God, here it comes.
That'd be good. Quick, get back up. Get back up. He doesn't even stay down for long.
Come on.
Oh,
This
no.
is the title.
No. No. Phone call happening at the same time. It's all happening. It's all happening here. The tension, the drama, the atmosphere. The buzz. The 12th man references. It's all going on. We're nearly there. Drain. Drain. Santino probably just come up and take my thing.
If he can win this struggle, he might just win the match.
Another superplex.
This is it. Here he goes. The title is
No.
only inches
Why
away.
does he not grab it straight away? This should be it. Come on. Longest match ever. The owners, the Undertakers. Should have picked Finlay. How?
If he can win this struggle, he might just win the match.
How? How did I not grab it?
Look out.
How did this happen?
He's going for it. The title is nearly within his grasp.
Yeah, it's empty. Oh, I had to press X. And it's over, finally.
And that's the match. Taker
Undertaker is victorious.
possession of the area that's caused him so much grief.
That was like his kryptonite, Michael. Now he owns it.
Undertaker has got the urn back.
Wait a minute. Did he just give it back to New School?
He doesn't want it. Right in the face.
Speechless, as is the rest of this arena. Thank you for joining us for Friday Night SmackDown. After destroying the urn last week, Undertaker looks to be back in top form.
He better be. He's got a handicap match against New School tonight. Earn or not, 2-on-1 is a big advantage. And Kane hasn't been seen since No Way Out.
I wonder if the Boogeyman will show up tonight. He's kept a low profile since revealing himself.
At WrestleMania, I'm coming to get you. It's all part of my plan.
Santino's green. He's green. No, he matches Finlay. Now they're a real tag team.
It looks like... Did The Undertaker just possess a member of New School?
It looks like the urn did more to him last week than we thought. He's become a zombie.
Looks like it's just a straight singles match.
Desperate for the dead man.
We've got Undertaker and Zombie Santino.
Oh, the hand connects with the throat.
So it is no longer a handicap match. Although, oh, there he is. He's just going to stand on the apron. Can he tag in? He's got no little name tag.
Magic staffs and possessed men. SmackDown has become the unholy playground of the Boogeyman's darkest nightmares. Well, that'll send you to the chiropractor.
For Santino there to help me. He should be here to help me if I've turned him into a zombie. Zombie Morella.
Crushing leg drop. Oh, what a vicious jab with the right.
Huge chokeslam.
Oh, what a
Boom.
devastating
Down you go.
chokeslam.
For an ultimate grapple. They always fight you a little bit, which is annoying. You get them in the ultimate grapple, they always do something back to you.
Capitalizing.
Got a signature. Might just be a chokeslam and that's it. Whoops, I accidentally did a taunt. I didn't mean to.
What a kick that was.
He's going in for the
Old school. I actually meant to do a chokeslam. We'll do an old school and then a tombstone on Finlay. Boston Crab. That's interesting.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
He could tap out. That'd be interesting. Very interesting indeed. Oh, Undertaker's looking fatigued.
Undertaker has an ally out there in New School, and I wonder if that Earn Blast didn't have something to do with this.
All right, this is it. Tombstone time. It's over.
over your opponent until they can't fight back.
And it's over.
Tombstone pile driver. How many superstars have fallen victim to that over the years?
One,
He's going for the pin.
3.
Whether you like it or not, there's the match right there.
So let me get this straight. The Undertaker and a member of New School just beat another member of New School in a handicap match?
The horrifying thing is, I don't think he jumped ship of his own accord.
Undertaker. Oh, with a huge throat thrust on Finlay. I have a feeling there'll be some sort of tag here between Finlay and the Boogeyman and Santino and the Undertaker. Get him to do his bidding as we finish SmackDown.
Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. Undertaker recruited a member of New School, and that man has a match tonight.
Taker didn't recruit him, you dolt. He stole the poor guy's soul. He doesn't need an opponent tonight. He needs an exorcist.
This is my opponent for tonight? That's a little loco, but a match is a match.
Got a note. You determine what Santino does in the match tonight. Perhaps you should let Rey Mysterio win to further humiliate New School. Alright, let's do it. It's Rey Mysterio. There's a playthrough with Rey Mysterio if you want to see it. Look it up on my channel. It's a full Rey Mysterio playthrough, SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. 2008 was with Jeff Hardy, 2006 with Christian, 2005 with Matt Hardy and The Undertaker. SmackDown vs. Raw with The Rock. Just Bring It with all the wrestlers as well. Every single one. Here's The Undertaker. Bringing Santino Marella to the ring. Here he is. Undertaker and Zombie Marella. Here he is. Doing everything The Undertaker asks him to. He's at The Undertaker's beck and call. Look how green he is. Get in there, Santino. I love it. I thought he was just going to lay there, which would have been really awesome. But he's ready for his match with Rey Mysterio.
There's the bell, and Rey isn't sure what the hell's going on here as he stares into the eyes.
Do magic.
of his best opponent. And frankly, he wouldn't be the only one.
Awesome. Do I just stand here and do magic? Is that all I do? To help Rey? Hurricane Rana! Oh, rope break.
There's the cover.
I think it's safe to assume that the Phenom is pulling the strings in this match. What a kick that was.
It was a West Coast pop. Oh, Rey saved his finisher. He saved it.
What a display of power.
Come on, Rey. Finish him off. We're on the road to WrestleMania against the Boogeyman for some reason who hasn't been seen since No Way Out. Hurricane Rana again.
This could be 3 right here.
He hasn't done nearly
Just a 1
enough
count.
to get the pin yet.
More magic from The Undertaker.
That's impact.
Rey with a swinging neck breaker.
Rey Mysterio
Former
is one of the most versatile,
Two-time world champion himself, Rey Mysterio, and WWE champion. Here we go. It's the West Coast Pop on the 619. West Coast Pop. Oh no, he doesn't do it anymore. Got a bit dangerous when he spiked Matt Hardy on his head.
Here's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
And it's over.
I don't believe it. This one's over.
Undertaker has cost Santino Marella the match. When will he be free from The Undertaker? Where did Kane go? Oh, he got hit with the Boogeyman's big stick. Sticked by the Boogeyman. Oh, he's back. He's back to normal.
Undertaker has freed him.
Thank goodness. It made me sick to see the Phenom acting like some puppet master.
It's the Boogeyman.
You can't control me, Undertaker. At WrestleMania, your streak will die.
The Boogeyman has sent a message to The Undertaker.
This is SmackDown, and we're closing in on WrestleMania, where Undertaker will go one-on-one with the leader of New School, the Boogeyman.
The Phenom took out one of New School soldiers already, and he's facing another one tonight.
Well, we started the second week with a match against Finlay, and we've just got a really random regular match against Finlay here. Probably more for the angle. I'm really surprised they didn't do Undertaker versus Boogeyman at a pay-per-view. Would have been pretty interesting. I know the match wouldn't have been amazing, but that's not always what wrestling is about. It would have been a cool spectacle. They could have just had a little 5-minute match. Undertaker could have won. But maybe that's what they were alluding to. Oh, big dive. With this angle in the game. Well, Finlay's counted my finisher.
And there's the
It's a running DDT for his trouble. Big elbow for some reason. Why'd I go to top rope? Moonsault. Hits him with the shin. Shin to the face.
And a jaw-jacking punch.
They always do that little elbow. So annoying. Let's do... What does right do? Oh, it's just like a variation slam.
That'll take the fight out of you in a hurry.
And I was trying to do a move to the back. And it didn't work.
A thunderous
Oh, there we go. Scorpion Death Drop. We've got a finisher. Oh, we haven't even done...
Can he overcome the power of Boogeyman?
Oh, we've done the Hell's Gate, but not very often. Here's the Go-Go Platter. Roll throughs. I think he's on the ropes. Get your foot out, Finlay. Get your foot out. The Hell's Gate. The Hell's Gate. The Hell's Gate. It's not enough to put Finlay away. A moonsault might, though.
The look in his eye.
Big Undertaker moonsault. If Vader can do a moonsault, so can the Undertaker.
This could be 3 right here.
2, 3.
And it's over.
The referee's calling for the bell. The match is over.
It's a huge chokeslam on Finlay. Where's the Boogeyman? There he is with a stick.
I'm the Boogeyman, and I got you, Undertaker.
Did the Boogeyman really just destroy the Undertaker right before our eyes?
You can't kill the dead man, Michael Cole.
He's broken the stick.
To finally go one-on-one at WrestleMania. Will the Undertaker still have his streak intact?
It's time for WrestleMania. Here we are at WrestleMania 24. At this time, Undertaker is 15-0. on his march through the streak. No facing Edge in the main event. He is facing the Boogeyman in an epic supernatural encounter. What is going to happen?
WrestleMania. Michael Cole and Jonathan Coachman here, pleased to welcome you to the crown jewel of the WWE.
I haven't been this excited about a main event in years, Michael. Undertaker versus the Boogeyman. Two phenoms butting heads, and Undertaker's undefeated streak is in jeopardy.
Making things even more dramatic, we've discovered it will be a Hell in a Cell match, something The Undertaker is very familiar with. Let's take a look at how this match came about.
Why is Michael Cole got a mustache?
School formed out of fallen foes of The Undertaker, with a mysterious leader pulling strings. They got possession of the mystical urn, which both weakened the Phenom and put his brother Kane under their control. Undertaker revived Kane, and the Brothers of Destruction reunited, but the Boogeyman revealed himself and sacrificed the Big Red Monster. Undertaker responded by possessing a new school member and making him take on his former teammate. The man tried to destroy Undertaker the same way he did Kane, but failed. He'll get another shot tonight in Hell in a Cell. The Undertaker has never been defeated in WrestleMania. Will we be able to say the same thing after tonight?
Earlier today, The Undertaker is inside Hell in a Cell with a trembling top lip. Lightning cascading through his body. The demonic structure towering above the dead man.
Undertaker, you can't beat the man. He will take your streak. He will take your soul. You can't beat the Boogeyman, Undertaker. He's coming to get you.
Who knew Boogeyman was the man before Becky Lynch? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we finally arrived at WrestleMania. The Boogeyman, Undertaker, Hell in a Cell.
Is a Hell in the Cell match. On the way to the ring, from the bottomless pit, the Boogeyman.
Here we have the Boogeyman. Quite an interesting career in WWE. Wasn't tough enough and lied about his age. He said he was 30 years old and not 40 years old because I think they had an age limit of about 35 at the time. Was asked to produce his ID to prove he was 30, so he went to his car, got his driver's license, brought it in, and just went, "Here you go." And they said, "Well, it says on here you're 40." And he just went, yeah, I am." So he actually got another chance a little bit later on. Got the Boogeyman character, which is probably a pretty cool character because people remember the Boogeyman. If you talk about the Boogeyman, people will know who it is, and not some of the other gimmicks around the time that some people may have forgotten about. Gunner Scott, Kazani, Pirate Paul Burchill, DJ Gabriel, remember him on ECW? No one does. There's a few weird characters around at the time. Eric Escobar, thinking of weird characters around this time. Who else was there? Braden Walker, knock knock. It's Braden Walker. But here's the Boogeyman, ready for his Hell in a Cell match. Here he comes. 15-0 at WrestleMania.
And the opponent from Death Valley, weighing 305 pounds, The Undertaker.
I love he gets an extra special entrance for pay-per-views with the Druids. Might go through some of his Wrestling Observer newsletter awards over the years. They were a fan, they fell out of favour with him for a little while, but he had best gimmick between 1990 and 1994, when gimmicks were very cartoony, but the Undertaker gimmick was always a hit. Best heel in 1991. He received Feud of the Year in 2007 against Batista. It was a good feud. Match of the Year 2009 versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25, my favourite match of all time. Match of the Year 2010 versus Shawn Michaels in a career versus streak match at WrestleMania 26. Not quite so sure about that. I have to see what other matches were there. Worst worked match of the year 2001. You know which one this is. Undertaker and Kane versus Chronic at Unforgiven. Worst match of the year 2018 with Kane and Triple H versus Shawn Michaels. Well, I probably said that wrong. Worst match of the year with Kane versus Triple H and Shawn Michaels at Crown Jewel. Where's Undertaker versus Goldberg on here? Most overrated in 2001. Yeah, the Wrestling Observer newsletter weren't a big fan in 2001. Along with readers' least favourite, which is really bizarre. Because you always think of The Undertaker as well loved. Worst feud of the year, 1993 with the Giant Gonzalez, not really his fault. Most disgusting promotional tactic, well this was WWE's fault. Terrorist angle on the day of London bombings ended the poor career of Muhammad Hassan, who is now a high school principal. And Hall of Fame, class of 2004. Can he put Boogeyman to rest? I'm going to try and chokeslam him through the roof. That is.
Good God, here we go. And how appropriate is it that these two demons square off in the Hell in a Cell?
This definitely better not be the main event, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, the punch connects.
Can I do my dive? Oh, yeah, it gives you a drop kick. We finally made it to the end. Huge back suplex. Take that, Boogeyman.
And a jaw-jacking
I should
punch.
go into the cage, that'd be better. I wonder what happens when the Boogeyman gets bust open, because his face is already red. Into the ring post, back into the ring, let's save this finisher. Big splash, boom.
It's been a long time coming for Boogeyman. He's provoked Undertaker for months, and tonight the battle will conclude.
Lots of epic Hell in a Cell matches from The Undertaker. That's what I probably should talk about. Let's get out of the cage. Obviously his match against Mick Foley. Everyone remembers. Match against Shawn Michaels, which is the first Hell in a Cell match. Which Shawn Michaels actually won when Kane made his debut. That's gotta be Kane. Had an excellent Hell in a Cell match against Brock Lesnar. I think that's really underrated from No Mercy 2002. Put Brock Lesnar over strong after he didn't put him over at Unforgiven, which was a little bit disappointing. Should have lost at Unforgiven and then lost in the Hell in a Cell match. I know you can't blame people for not wanting to lose sometimes, but I think that would have really helped Brock Lesnar than a DQ finish.
That injured his brother Kane.
Undertaker comes up the top.
Break the rest of Boogeyman tonight.
His Hell in a Cell against Randy Orton was fantastic. Shane McMahon at WrestleMania was pretty good. Actually, it was surprisingly good.
What a decapitating lariat. A vicious stomp.
He had a match against, well, the Shawn Michaels that we talked about, the WrestleMania ones.
Oh, you can see the pain in the
chop.
eyes from that vicious chop.
Why can I do my finisher? I think I accidentally did the
Look at this.
old school, which you can't do when you're on the roof of the cage. Chokeslam. Might have to do it again
Hell in a Cell is Satan's
because it's just dented the cage.
No man leaves here the same. Everybody makes a sacrifice in this cage.
At this point, you gotta dig deep.
No, I wanted to save my finisher. I wanted to save my signature.
Oh, the hand connects with the throat. What a nasty elbow.
Alright, let's drag him into position.
The kick connects.
Oh no, we've got a tombstone. I thought I had a chokeslam. Tombstone through the Hell in a Cell. Boom! Through we go. Undertaker's hurting. He's got another submission as well. Pick him up. Pick him up. Pick him up.
The big boot. What a sickening.
He's bust Boogeyman open. He's bust him open. I actually want to give him a chokeslam. I don't really know why. I should have just finished it.
Oh, what a vicious jab with the right. Undertaker's WrestleMania record of 16-0 is on the line. But can Boogeyman find a way to take...
Here we go.
It's more important to the Undertaker than his
Chokeslam.
soul.
Into a tombstone. That's going to be all for the Boogeyman.
That could have done...
Let's not speak about Undertaker's Hell in a Cell match with the Big Boss Man.
He's taking a little time to give his opponent a piece of his mind.
Signaling for the chokeslam for some reason. When it's a tombstone incoming,
What height on that leg drop?
let's face the hard camera, as you should. And this is all for the Boogeyman. Undertaker puts Boogeyman away
Tombstone pile driver.
to remain undefeated at WrestleMania.
Have fallen victim to that over the years.
1, 2, 3. Was there any doubt? Was there any doubt at all?
He's done it. The Undertaker's record at WrestleMania is still flawless.
Nobody in sports has done anything like it. This cements the dead man's status as one of the all-time greats in this business.
Undertaker has defeated the man. And Boogeyman is about to rest in peace. Wonder which developmental talents are the Druids. He's going to chokeslam him in, I hope. He's setting him up for a huge chokeslam. This could be the last time we ever see the Boogeyman. Chokeslammed.
Put the Boogeyman inside that casket.
If you face the devil, you've got to be prepared for the consequences of losing, Michael.
Yes, but I can't believe this.
Boogeyman is being taken out of WrestleMania. The Undertaker dominated the man in a brutal Hell in a Cell match as the fans chant Undertaker's name. This hopefully was not the main event. Hopefully the main event was for one of the championships. But what a Hell in a Cell match, what a WrestleMania. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like, a comment or a subscription. It's been Crabman from Crabman Gaming. The Undertaker has been victorious. And we will never see the Boogeyman ever again.